What's up, everybody? Well, I got another Asus G15 Advantage gameplay video for you guys today, and today we are going to try Enshrouded again, but this time at 1440p. Now, this game just seems to be pretty graphically intensive, so 1440p is probably going to be a tough order, but hopefully with some FSR during the second half, we will get some playable FPS. But I have a feeling the first half is going to be like barely 30 FPS. But I'll see what I can do. So let's hop into the game, take a look at the settings I've chosen, and see how it runs. Alright, let's look over the settings we're going to run for native 1440 here. I pretty much just went with the ones for 1080p because it seemed to be getting very similar FPS. A little bit less, but not as bad as I thought. It didn't drop. It wasn't in the 20s. I was kind of expecting like low 20s. So here's the settings we're going to go with for just native 1440, and then we'll play for a little, and then we'll go and turn on FSR and see if we can't get closer to 60 just like we did at 1080. Probably won't be quite as good, but the closer I can get to 60, the happier I am in these games, you know? So, let's not waste any more time and get into the game. Alright, here we are, native 1440 with the same settings we had at 1080p. So now we're getting like 30s to 40s. I think we're in like the mid 40s to 50s before at 1080, so we lost like 10 FPS or something like that. But we're not getting like 20, 25 like I was kind of expecting we were going to get. But then I remembered that's about what my ally was getting at 1080. Oh no, that was under 20 at 1080, excuse me. I think it was 4. I think it took 900p to get into the 20s on the ally. So this thing's still doing pretty good. It's quite a bit more powerful than either of my handhelds. But unfortunately, it's just not a high-end laptop anymore. And I mean, it was barely one to begin with. It was at like, I would have always put it at the bottom of high-end when it first came out to the top of mid-range. That's what I always placed it as. Hey you, what's up? I have looted you. Oh, no I didn't. There we go. Now I've looted you. Now I need stamina. Oh, no way. My battery's already down to 1. I guess these new batteries I got are already getting cooked too, but I do make a lot of videos, so I'm going to go through batteries as long as the camera itself keeps working. Hopefully it can at least get me pretty close to 5 minutes here before it dies on me, but if I randomly disappear without saying we're going to move on to some FSR, that's what happened. Just as a heads up. Oh yeah, that's the war book. I've been here before. Alright, well, we just got to 5 minutes. I just saw it start flashing, so before it kicks me off and shuts off on me, let's go and move on to FSR and put a fresh battery in the camera. Alright, fresh battery, and we got FSR on balance, just like we did at 1080p. And it seems like we're getting closer to 60. Not going to get quite 60. This is still a base of 1440p, since we were at 1080p before, and we were barely staying above 60 before. Which drops down to 55 in certain spots, so we'll probably drop down to like 48, 49 in those same spots with FSR here. If I can find that exact same spot as we're walking around, that is. I have no idea where the hell it was. No, I don't. Hey, you. I couldn't parry him when he's attacking me from behind. It just doesn't work that way. What's over here? I don't think I've explored over here yet. Uh-oh. Okay, I thought I got myself stuck. Oh, hello. Fuck you, bees. Nuts. The bees are more powerful than the wolves. Well, that was lame. Well, I guess I'll try to go get my stuff back. Looks like my weapon here is just about had it. Luckily I can make more. I think I have more than enough stuff if I can get my body back. I mean, unless it just leaves some of your stuff behind. It made it seem like you lose all your stuff, but then I'm looking like I got like some stuff, so. No, I'm gonna wait for the bees to try to get me again. Fuck you, bees! Alright, I don't think they're following me. I think I successfully got my body. Alright. We will leave the weird fortress alone until I get some range of some kind. If I can shoot me some bees with some arrows, now that'll be a different story. Dang it, I meant to grab with the X and I accidentally attacked. Or Y, I mean. Y is collect, X is attack. Gotta be careful with those beehives. I just walk around and all of a sudden I'm getting stung by bees. It's probably just because I walk past their hive and don't notice they're following me. Like that one, for example. Alright though, I think that's plenty of gameplay, so why don't we go wrap this video on up? Well alright guys, that's a wrap for Enshrouded at 1440 on the Asus G15 Advantage, and a lot of people would consider it playable native at 1440 with the settings I picked, but I would have gone with the FSR settings. I know it's not as clear, but I like the smoothness. But this isn't exactly a kind of game where you need to have 200 FPS, so I'm sure a lot of people just would not care about having more FPS, and they'd rather have the nice clarity of not having FSR on, especially FSR 2 on balanced. I don't know what that equates to, probably about the same as 1080p, maybe a little less than, who knows. But in any case though, that is the wrap for this particular video on the Asus G15 Advantage, and you guys can make your own decisions. If it's playable enough, cool. If you guys don't think so, well, now I've saved you the trouble of wasting your time, you know? But in any case, now it's time for me to go get started on the M18 Alienware and see if it can play this, you know, with reasonably high settings. I doubt it can do it maxed either, but I'll try it. I always try on high-end stuff like that, maxing stuff first. But in any case, that's all I got for you guys for this particular video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, because I sure as hell enjoyed making it for you guys. And until the next video, peace out, guys.